The only way to pay the bills when you're married to a former NBA star was to sell yourself naked online? Why do you think that most husbands are upset if, let's say, their wives create an OnlyFans? There's a problem right now throughout the country. There's an epidemic, I guess I should say. Not really. It's just happening. Guys are getting upset. And how would you react, I guess, if you were a husband and wife? Is it something that you would consider, I guess, if you needed to pay the bills? Because this has been going viral, but there's a few dynamics at play here. Former NBA player Joe Smith, he found out, and then his wife, as a good wife does, videotaped his reaction, or filmed, sorry. It's not videotape, it's an iPhone camera. We used to say videotape film anyways. Sorry, throwback. She filmed her husband's reaction when he found out that she had an OnlyFans, and he reacted in a way that shouldn't be surprising.
I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course I'm mad I'm just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my choice?
Your party, you're supposed to come to me and talk.
Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book.
But pause. By the way, the book he's referring to is Joe Smith's guide on how to not be a lying whore. So that's, to be fair, he may have a bias with his book.
Did it make top 10 bestsellers?
No, it did not. It was an Amazon bestseller, but it wasn't New York Times.
It wasn't on Oprah's reading list.
No one knows. Yeah. Although our next segment is one of her favorite things. Let's continue.
He's breaking me off. What the
Come on, Keith, with that. It don't matter what they breaking you off. It's the disrespect that comes with it.
What disrespect?
You couldn't come and talk to me about it.
Okay, well, we're talking about it now.
Okay.
Live streaming.
Yeah, live streaming.
This is when you're caught.
Here's the problem. It used to be, and you guys can comment below, and I understand, now this woman was an adult video star before he married her. Okay, so guys, you need to make better decisions. You can't be, you can't be surprised as though it's unexpected if you married someone who was an adult film star. Okay. Yeah. Now, for the rest of the guys, though, who do run into these situations, and we've run these clips before where all of a sudden a wife starts an OnlyFans or a girlfriend, it used to be if you were one of those guys and you decided that you were going to marry a stripper or a hooker, okay, you kind of accepted it. You're like, okay, or you were a guy who wanted a nice woman who was not those things. Not that you can't be a nice woman, but you wanted a non-stripper. Let's put it that way. I don't want to sex shame. You wanted a non-hooker as someone, when you're talking about the betrothed. Okay.
That's fair.
But now it's, okay, you marry a nice lady. Like, yeah, no, I got a nice wife. And then, and she's a stripper now. I guess that just changed. You're a hooker? You weren't. Now she is. Huh.
Everything.
That changes the entire landscape. And if a man gets upset, they videotape it. By the way, if she wasn't filming him, he would have been way madder.
Yeah.
And rightfully so.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
He knows he can't say what he wants to.
Yeah.
He's famous and he's on live. He Jada Pinketed her.
Yeah, exactly. He wants to
It's very different.
What's wrong with you? What is wrong? And ain't nobody want to see that. And just all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, shut that. And she would be worse too. Throwing crap. A vase would break against a wall at some point in time. So unsurprisingly, Joe Smith left the house. But this woman, the perfect angel that she is, still placing the blame on him.
Yes, the first question is, where's
How
Joe?
are you guys doing?
Where's Joe?
He's pretty pissed off with me. So he's been, I think he's at his sister's house.
No.
He's not talking
You don't
to me
say.
right now. So,
Thanks,
yeah.
Thanksgiving gonna be off the chain.
A home in the Pittsburgh I'm trying not to lose, and a roof over here we're trying to
Twerking
maintain
for a
that we
turkey.
almost got kicked out of. So I just kicked
Second
in the
question,
drive
what's
and
the
did what I
link?
had to do, and he won't do it. So I had to, and I'm sorry. You knew I was an adult video star when you met me. So if I would do anything for my own survival, then what makes you think that would change now?
You should have paid attention when your teacher taught you the fable of the frog and the porn actress.
Oh, I remember that one.
I was a slut when you rescued me. So my question to you is, who do you think is to blame here? Again, there's a dynamic that she was an adult videos. Okay, fine, got it. But the issue is a complete lack of accountability. Notice how you'll hear this a lot with people those 5-finger discounts in San Francisco. It's, well, I had to. We were going to get kicked out.
My survival.
Yeah. In her case, it's his fault. He wasn't paying the bills. So he's doing nothing. He's not contributing. And the only way to pay the bills when you're married to a former NBA star was to sell yourself naked online, pornographically? There's no other option?
It's all I know. It's all I know how to do.
That's all I know. Again,
What am I supposed to get a job at a library?
well, it might not be bad because you might learn to shut the up.
I don't know how many jobs there are at libraries, but
There's a couple.
It's all I know. Well, you don't know it that good. That's what would have happened if the camera wasn't running. And everyone's like, I cannot believe it's his fault. It's his fault, and so now he has to accept it however the cards may lie.
I mean, there's some responsibility on him. She's ultimately wrong, but like, she had a link. She said she had a link for months.
Yeah.
He didn't even know. He's not even looking at her Instagram. And he was talking to some other girl. They're both.
Yeah, it seems like maybe they deserve each other, but there
just
are
left him and took some money with her.
No, and in context, though, Marley was a porn star to begin with. I mean, he knew what he was getting into here. Yes. Did he know he was being filmed?
Pops are killing it today.
Did he know he was being filmed or live streamed, Tim?
he just
I assume he.
Okay.
yeah, of course he knew. He saw it. He saw it.
He's out there.
Yeah, and you know it. Just he's like, what did I just find you? Oh, hey, I do not agree with this decision, y'all. And I do not respectfully. And then beep, you motherfucker. Oh, hey, and I think that it would be best for our family unit if you shut up.
Watch Louder with Crowder live Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.